which was an all-in-one application aimed at providing accurate and timely information to citizens and relevant authorities to fight the pandemic. So we have, as part of the set of solutions that make up covers, we had the mobile app, both Android and iOS, where you have the chance to report COVID-19 cases, access Bluetooth. So that's one part of it. The other part was a USSD that allowed you to do pretty much the same thing, report cases, view news, measures and updates on COVID-19, log your daily symptoms, and then you could also subscribe to daily updates which will be sent to you via SMS. Then there's a web dashboard for health authorities to be able to see and remotely monitor and also remotely take care of by way of sending information to patients or citizens in general, be able to use this dashboard to communicate with the citizens and what have you. Then we also collaborated with Superfluid Labs, which is also an AI and an analytics company by one of our old students, also of the 2006 year group, Timothy Cotin. So they also built a big data and analytics platform for this solution. And then we also built an IVR system, a voice over IP-based IVR system, where we sought to reach the members of the community who could not utilize both mobile apps and web apps and the USSD due to the limitation by illiteracy, so that they can also access the same services, but this time around with voice prompts, where they will be able to listen to all the information that they need to hear via the phone in their local languages. We also built a progressive web app so that those who don't want to install the apps but still want to get the full benefit of the solution could just enter a URL and then they can have it on their phone, which will behave like an app but it is not installed on their phone. So okay, I'm trying to connect my phone, so I want to know if everyone can see my phone, please.
I think I can see from here.
Okay. So this is, and how I thought we were looking at broader coverage than just Ghana later on. So it's actually meant to support the whole of Africa. So this is how the interface of the app looks like, where you can click on the country flag and then you can do your authentication for each of the African countries. So if you're targeting Africa, so you just select your country and then you can move on. So Ghana is selected by default, and then I'll enter a phone number. Could anyone please help us with his or her phone number? You can see the screen, right?
Yeah, I can see the screen. So yes, 33.
33.
Yes.
Nice
yes.
number.
Thank you.
0244-868833.
Exactly. All right.
So when you click get started, it gives you this. Then you receive an OTP from Carla. So please, when you receive this,
I'll let you.
let us have it.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, I'm here.
Has it come,
not
please?
in. No, it is not in. That's why.
Oh, okay. Because it should have been in by now. I just tried it with this phone.
Okay. I don't know.
Do you want to try another number?
Yes, 0244
86.
Yes, okay, 18. I have it here. 18. So I have the number to say 420
420
60.
60.
Yes, please.
4060. Okay, so once you submit the code and it is correct, we realize that giving people the health information requires some privacy policy. So we drafted some documentation to give us general information to anybody who is signing on to the app to be rest assured that their data will be used for the benefit of making sure that they are well during the pandemic, as well as help engineering better solutions to help them. So when you click on Get Started, it launches the home page. Now what happens is that in real time, it is able to tell you the number of confirmed cases at the top. That's for Ghana. The number of recoveries, the number of deaths. Then there's also a situational report. Now at the top left corner, there's a profile. So please, let me give you an age. Let's say that you are 44 years old, you are male, and then the last two countries you have visited. By default, it will not be anywhere. Your last two countries is Ghana. Then, if you have been somewhere, you just click on the flag, it loads all of the countries, and you can see that, okay, you have been to China, and then you have also been to, let's say, the United States of America or something, or you've been to France. Now, we also wanted the health professionals within the country to be able to provide us with good and accurate information on certain things. So we included a field where if you happen to be a health professional, you can input your health professional license number so that any data that comes from your account will be treated as special. I don't know if it makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Now, if there's any case you want to report, you come to report. So now you have not made any case yet. So it's empty. Now you can also, so the reporting can report yourself, or you can report any neighbor nearby or family member who was exhibiting symptoms. There's also a place where you can report your vitals daily. That has a machine learning model to be, you know, what's the word? Taking your vitals and then doing a risk assessment based on the vitals you have. And those vitals were all the key vitals that were looked at by WHO. So we'll come to that side as well. And then when you come to citizens, there are so many things. There's World Statistics up here, where you can see the number of confirmed cases worldwide, 58,829,000. So this is real-time data. How many have recovered? How many have died? Now you can do a drop down here to select the country and then you know the cases accordingly. So you can know the cases and what's happening in every country across the world. So that's for the world statistics. You could also take a self-assessment. So you get started, then it will ask you, stop immediately and call this number if you're experiencing severe this, that. So the self-assessment is also there. Then we have frequently asked questions. What is coronavirus? They will tell you about it. All these things. So all the frequently asked questions, which was scraped off the World Health Organization website. Now, a very important part that we added was testing centers. Now, the testing centers that we added were not even fixed. What happens is that we also created a dashboard where anytime a new place is commissioned as a testing center, you'll be able to add it, including the GPS location, and then you, as the mobile app user, you can come here, click on testing centers, you see a list of all the testing centers, and then you can click to get direction, and then it will do Google Maps and take you there. So that's for the testing centers. Then the personal details that we saw, you could have come to it from here. I think I didn't even update the profile. So what age did we put there? 44, right?
Yes,
male.
Male.
So when we are done and you select the countries that you have been, so you could have used the icon at the top left corner, or you could have come to settings and still come and do the same thing. So you've been to China and Brazil. So I update, and it says that your status has been updated successfully. Also, we had a media center. Most of the data that is being sent to citizens was textual. So we built, as part of the solution, a media center where the authorities could do short videos, educative videos in various languages, upload it on the dashboard, and each of the members of the community with the mobile app will be able to go to their media center, see a list of all the videos that have been made and have been shared. So something like washing of hands or the president's address, whatever it is, we put it, you can actually play it and then view the content. Then the privacy policy we saw at the beginning is also still here for you to take a look at, and then you can share. Also, notifications that are important will be sent, and then when you click on notifications, you see all the notifications that have been sent. So we'll show the web dashboard where all these things happen. So if you can still see my screen, we have web dashboard for countries. So we'll log in with the username and password. This is how the login interface looks like. And then when you log in, it gives you this, load your country. But we left it at a particular point in time, so not everything will be fully functional at this point because it didn't make the kind of impact we wanted. So you come to countries, you can see all the countries in Africa. You come to registered citizens. So Chief, please, what was your okay, so you are right here. Do you see it? So what happens is that because we didn't want to collect personal information such that it will be linked to you, what we did is that your phone number is used as a unique key, and then we generate a citizen number for you for the purposes of COVID identification. Okay. So you citizen 00024, 44 years old. Yes. So that nobody would write this Kwesi Mensah or something. Then you can click on a particular citizen and see all the details about the citizen. Personal details, log symptoms. You see you've not logged any symptom. So we come here and then we go to your vitals. Let's log some symptoms. So you can click on what? Log vitals. Then dry cough. Is it none, mild, semi, high? Let's say dry cough is high, tiredness is mid, smooth is semi, fever is high, body aches, semi, shortness of breath, mid. Then you log your vitals. Once you log vitals, it has a color coding scheme to show you how high or severe a particular symptom is. So when you come back to the web dashboard, you realize that for this particular citizen, he should have log symptoms. And it will estimate your risk. If you have reported any cases, now I'm talking about if you report case, you can report a case. You can either report self or other individual. So if you are reporting yourself, so that you don't have to travel through town and infect other people, they can actually get your GPS and everything at the back office, and then they will be able to come to your house or wherever you are when you made the complaint. So self, maybe your GPS, Ghana Post GPS is GE 450-0090. Nearest landmark is, let's say, KFC at Aduba. An alternative, you see when you were signing up, you signed up with a number, but you can provide an alternate number you can be reached on. So you can say, let's say 05407105554, and then there was a place where we said medical officers could have entered their medical ID. Meaning that when a report comes and it comes from a medical officer, maybe you've gone to a pharmacy to buy something, if the pharmacy looks at you and he realizes that, no, this guy, the way he's coughing is suspicious, you can use his app to also what? Send. So you not just report yourself, but you can report on behalf of other people. Okay. Then I can make a report. So you also see the list of reports you made over here, and you can click here to add more. Then when you come to your reported cases as well, you will see. Now you see this one is per citizen, but you can also view general reported cases from the viewpoint of what? The authorities, where they can see all reported cases and they can act on them. They can also see all symptoms mashed up together. So your symptoms, which was high, is here. They would have done the evaluation for everybody else. Do you get the point? Under config, you can actually add a testing site. Let's say we have decided that Achimota Hospital is now a testing site. All you do on the dashboard is come to add testing site. It's called Achimota Hospital Chapter 1 or something. The city, let's say Accra, and then the address is let's say Achimota Hospital. So this is actually using I don't know if our API key is still valid, so I can get accurate GPS of the testing site. Also, this is where if there's any media that you wanted to send out, it could be audio or video, you record it and then you click add media, the title of the media, you choose whether it's audio or video, you browse for the file, add a description to it, and everybody with a mobile app will get it. And then you could also send broadcast messages to all the mobile app users. And in doing so, you can even select a target group where you are targeting people from age 45 to 90. When you send, it only goes to people who have set their age and they fall within that bracket. So that was the solution. As for the USSD and the IVR, we had to bring it down because we were not going to proceed with it. We just brought it down. But the same thing you see here, we built a USSD and also an IVR where when you dial, it will speak to you in your local language. For Ghana, press 1, for G, press 2, for Hausa, press 3. And then when you press 1, it will speak Ghana to you and so on. But we had to bring all that down. So like I said from the beginning, it was an initiative we undertook several months ago when the pandemic started. And I can confidently say that my team were the first to actually produce a solution, and we did several presentations to people in authority. I won't go into the details, but some way, somehow, they told us the government people required.
Okay, thanks a lot, Michael.